Okay, in this video we're looking at equations of circles. The first activity, we are going to look at equations of circles with centre 0, 0. So here we've got x squared plus y squared is 16. Notice that the centre is 0, 0 and the radius is 16. Now that 16 comes from 4 squared. So if I put 4 squared, look at the circle there. So x squared plus y squared is 4 squared would be the same as saying x squared plus y squared is 16. So when I put that in, we have the same circle that we had there previously. I'm just going to do another one here. So I want to make this circle, say, with radius 3. So if I want the circle with radius 3, I'm just going to make this one red. Okay, so I've got my first circle, centre 0, 0, radius 4. My second circle, centre 0, 0, radius 3. My last circle, I want to make it radius 2, so 2 squared is 4. So the green circle has centre 0, 0, radius 2. Okay, so now if you just go to your sheet, you're going to draw a few more circles with different radii. So you've been asked to draw x squared plus y squared is 1. So that would have radius 1. I'll just make that a different colour. And you've also been asked to draw x squared plus y squared is 25, and I'll make that another colour as well, make that one orange. So that one's got radius 5, so the orange one, centre 0, 0, radius 5. Okay, and if you look here, if I hover over any points, that's the point 5, 0, this is the point 0, negative 5, this is the point negative 5, 0, this is the point 0, 5. So when you're drawing that orange circle, what I would do, have from the centre, I would go 5 units up, 5 units across to 5, 0, 5 units down to 0, negative 5, and 5 units across the left to negative 5, 0. Same with this one here, the purple one. You can see you're at 1, 0, 0, 1, negative 1, 0, and 0, negative 1 down there. You'll now go to the second activity where we're shifting sideways. Okay, now we're looking at transformations of circles. So remember, if it's of the form x squared plus y squared is r squared, the circle has centre 0, 0. So this graph here, x squared plus y squared plus 4, is a circle with radius. So it's 2 squared, so the radius is 2 and the centre is 0, 0. But let's say I want to shift this graph. I'm going to take this graph here, and I just want to shift it sideways. I might shift it 2 units to the right, for example. So remember, if you're shifting left or right, you're shifting along the x-axis. So remember, as we say, what makes this 0 here? X minus 2, what makes that 0? X is 2 makes it 0. So this parabola, the orange parabola here, if it's shifted only 2 units to the right, it would be x minus 2 squared. However, the y squared hasn't changed because I haven't shifted up and down. So adding or subtracting from the x will shift it sideways. I might take that one again and I might shift it, let's say, 3 units to the left. So I would put x plus 3 squared plus, I haven't shifted it up and down, plus y squared is 4. So this still is a parabola with radius 2, okay, but it's been shifted 3 units to the left from the origin. Sketching circles yourself, for example, so the centre of this circle here is negative 3, 0. So to know how far up, if you were sketching it yourself, so from the centre here you go, and the radius is 2, you draw up 2 up, and then we go 2 across to the left, 2 down to the 2 down from that point, and 2 across to the right. So for example, with this one, our centre here is the point 2, 0. So the highest point here is 2, 2 up, which is 2, 2. Then you go 2 to the right, okay. Then from the centre we go 2 down and 2 across to the left. And once you've put those 4 points in, you could then draw a nice little circle going around if you were drawing it yourself. One that you're going to be sketching yourself, so x minus 4 squared plus y squared is 1. So that is going to be a circle with centre, what makes this 0? So we say x is 4, makes that 0. So the centre of the circle will be 4, 0. And r squared is 1, so the radius of the circle will be 1. Okay, so that's the one that you've drawn in. activity. In the last activity we shifted sideways. Now we're going to shift up and down. So that would be shifting, making the shift on the y-axis. So I'm going to take that first equation, x squared plus y squared is 4, and let's shift the graph up 2 units from where it was. So we say what makes y minus 2 equal to 0, and it's y is 2. So this graph here, the red one, is the graph x squared plus y squared shifted 2 units upwards. Let's now shift the orange graph maybe down 3. So that would be y plus 3 would shift that graph down 3 units. So notice there's no shift sideways on the x-axis. There's been a shift. This would be downwards because what makes y plus 3 equal to 0? Its y is negative 3. So this one has been shifted down 3 units from where the orange circle is. Checking the graph that you've been asked to draw. You've been asked to sketch x squared plus y plus 4 all squared equals 1. This is a circle with radius 1, because 1 squared is 1, and it's been shifted from the origin down 4 units, because what makes y plus 4 equal to 0? Its y is negative 4. So you can see the centre there is negative 4, 0, and the radius is 1 unit. Okay, now in this final activity we're going to translate sideways and up and down. So I'm just going to take this circle here with centre 0, 0, radius 2 units, and I'm going to shift it, let's say 2 units to the right, and I'm going to shift it 3 units down. Okay, so we've got, might make that green, so we've shifted it, so x minus 2 shifts it 2 units to the right, so the centre is shifted 2 units to the right, and now the centre is also shifted 3 units down. That's why we've got the y plus 3 squared. Okay, however the radius is still 2, and I'm just going to make this section a bit bigger so you can see it. Okay, so this top parabola, the purple one's been shifted 2 units to the right with the x minus 2, and it's been shifted 3 units down with the y plus 3. Okay, now I'm going to shift that, I might take this one again, and we'll shift it, let's go 1 unit to the, that would be 1 unit to the left, so I'll just leave that there at the moment. So I've just gone 1 unit left, and let's go 4 units up, for example. Okay, so the new centre is negative 1, 4, so it's been shifted 1 unit to the left and 4 units up. Final two that you were asked to sketch, x minus 4 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 1, has radius 1 squared, radius of 1, because 1 is 1 squared. It's been shifted 4 units to the right from the centre there, and it's been shifted 2 units up. And the black one here, this is shifted 3 units to the left and 4 units down from the origin. So we go 3 units to the left, 4 units down. So the centre of the circle here will be negative 3, negative 4.